So a client today asked me what was my favorite milk, and for the 5 and 10, and for myself, it is coconut milk. However, I do not like buying coconut milk because if you buy it in the can, it's super duper thick and you wonder what are they putting in here. And if you buy it in the grocery store in the dairy section where they have the non-dairy milks, it's still very thick. And when you look at the list of ingredients, there are lots of other fats and gums in it. I love coconut milk because it is a fat burner, and coconut is very good for you in terms of helping your skin be more moisturized, have more elasticity, helping the cell turnover, but it's also good for your body in general. And I generally recommend it to anyone who does not have a heart condition. You can make coconut milk with baby coconut, which you would find at an Asian market or an East Indian market or a Caribbean market. I generally take the easy route and I buy the unsweetened coconut flakes. They're organic and I find them at Whole Foods. And how you make coconut milk is super simple, and you should never literally buy coconut milk again. Here's my blender. I'm going to put like a handful. I have a small blender, so I'm going to put a handful of coconut in there. I like to use hot water or water that I boiled and let sit for a bit so it's not super duper hot. The reason for the hot water is it rehydrates more quickly the coconut flakes and it helps you to have a better milk. So I'm gonna put this in here. And sometimes if I feel like the water is too hot, which this is okay actually, I will put tap water in with it. So about that much water, which is probably about 4 cups, I would say, 3 cups. I put the top on. I've had enough blender mistakes that I get my handy towel, put it on top. I start at the lowest. And then I bring it up. And I bring it up again. And then I take it back down. Lift the top off carefully because remember, our water is hot. Okay, there we go. And then I use a glass jar and a strainer, and I strain the milk into the glass jar. And as you see, there are leftover pieces. Those I sometimes put back, add more coconut, more water, and redo. So this milk is much thinner than what you buy. This top layer is going to congeal into fat. I usually put it into single serving containers. So in terms of losing weight and burning fat, the reason why we would want something like coconut milk as opposed to other milks is coconut milk. Oh, my son is saying something. Can I have it? You can have it tomorrow when I make your smoothie. The reason that I love coconut milk is it keeps your insulin levels down. And I am always talking about insulin levels, particularly as it relates to weight loss, because insulin does 3 things. 3 things that are really important to us. It makes things grow. So high insulin levels are related to cancer growth. It tells the body to store energy, i.e., please make more fat. And it tells the body, oh no, please do not release any of my fat. So if we want to lose weight, if we want to stay lean, we want our body to always be able to burn the reserves. So when we eat too much at one time, we want our body always to be able to access those extra calories and burn them off. That way you stay thin for life. So coconut milk is my favorite because it does not really stimulate a strong insulin response, so it keeps you in a fat burning state. And that is why I use it, particularly for programs aimed at weight loss. See ya.